The following content is rated M for mature due to graphical content such as gore and sexualized scene. Please do not watch the following content unless you are above 18 age or older. Hey folks, BlackCross here, and welcome back to BlackCross Favorite Games featuring The Witcher 3 Wild Hunts. And, this is new. I am not used to the menu, or the start menu, changing like this. Like, is this a thing for, like, newer stuff? Or is this like a DLC type thing? Like, if it was a thing that featured in the DLC and stuff like that, then that's different, because that's why I didn't see it in the regular version, because I didn't have the DLC. But this is new. I have not seen this. Alright, so here we are. We're back at it again.
War is not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
You know, galloping through here, you actually got, well, hang on.
We going? Help me! Help!
Well, that's one dead horse. Got a good chunk out of him, though. He's like, I'm taking my lunch with me. It's fair.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh, you'd like a reward, I suppose.
Ordinarily, I would say a few crowns, especially for this case, but in all honesty, I kind of like to start things off by saying you don't owe a thing.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
See what I mean? Comes in handy to be a little bit nice. But of course after that, then yeah, it's back to basics, you know, being an actual witcher and trying to get as much money as we can.
Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Crickets! You chew 'em or swallow 'em whole?
My gran told me about the Smith's boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk had a witchman that was hunting nearby and started poking him, asking.
Let's go.
Twisting his so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
May the sun shine upon you.
Except it was some drowner that had sucked on him.
Whoa there, Roach.
What did the folk do?
They could have sewed his head back on.
Word is.
Wouldn't mind having me a mug of those things. They do look nice.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlost freaks.
Rough
Beg
crowd.
your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Alright, so first off, I do want to see what they
Show
have.
me what you got behind the counter.
Okay, so we don't really have that much money on us. But do have some Gwent cards. I'm about to say Gwent coins. Gwent cards. Do need to start collecting these things. I know for some people this may sound weird, but like I said, this is a platinum run and we've got to try to get what we can. Let's see here. Let's see. What food do we have? Not a whole lot, sadly. Roasted chicken leg. Well, we can buy a few bread. Of course, I still need to get that, well, we'll get to that point once we get there. We won't worry about it for right now.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Thanks for everything.
Master Witches, would you be of a mind to kill the griffin? Beast's a scourge on our land. Only killed livestock at first, but it's got a taste for human flesh of late. We're afeard to set foot outdoors.
If someone will pay us, won't say no. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Yeah, best not to draw any attention.
Let them measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why then?
There's a few choice things that we need to do.
There are 4
One of them being right here, conveniently enough.
Factions, teams, suit. What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war. What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other. Drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Now, the good thing is that technically, from what I've read, you can refight this however many times you need to in order to get familiar with the game, or until you at least beat him. So, we'll probably do a tutorial because it's been forever since I played Gwent. I actually used to play Gwent outside of the game. Like, whenever Gwent was available for like a downloadable game and stuff like that, it was actually quite fun. I enjoyed it. Alright. So let's see. We don't quite know what he's gonna have. So it's best just to go ahead and start things off small. There we go. So they've already got the head start. I don't want to use my best cards right away. Because the key is to win. And if all you got is just your hand at the moment, then you can't do much. Let me think. We'll probably go for one more. See what happens. Alright, I think I know what to do here. That really messes him up, I bet. And that canceled it out. Well, jolly good. Smart move on your end. He'll eventually have to back down. Let me see what his ability is. Imperial Fog. If I remember correctly... Okay, so that's gonna affect close combat. I'm doing good, so I'll pass around, see what he does. If he backs down. Okay, now it's time to get serious. Wow, we're just all getting screwed over, ain't we? There we go, that'll give me the advantage. And I won that round. Now then, whatever he's got and whatever I've got, that's what's gonna determine the victor. And I won.
Well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Alright, so we were able to beat him. But let's see if we can get a rematch out of him.
Ah, you return. Shall I deal?
Let's play this game of yours.
Alright. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so these are all the cards that we own at this current moment in time. All cards. Oh, never mind. My bad, I got it wrong. I think it is. Card collection, cards in deck. Okay, so this is my deck and this is my collection. Okay. Okay, I see. Alright, so let me see here. No, it's gonna be foolish, but I feel like getting rid of at least one of these elements in exchange for another card. Let's see. Okay, that should be good enough, I think. Alright. Okay, we go first. Okay, so let's see here. Alright, so I think we're good. Alright, so let's see what we got. We want to be careful that we don't get too careless. But we will just go ahead and put this out and see what happens. He had just screwed over. We'll let this pass and see what happens. Because unless he has some good cards, he's just screwing himself over. Because then he won't have any cards for the next couple of battles. He's trying to save most of his cards for the next turn. Now for the real battle. Well, thankfully I've only got the one, so that's not going to hurt me too badly. Of course, that depends on what cards he has left over. This was barely a game.
An interesting round. If you desire a rematch, let me know.
So thankfully we were able to beat him. So let's see what we got here.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
He's got his interests.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
Nah.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble, and you'll be nearby to help.
He's a bit of an odd card, isn't he?
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
See you later, Vesemir.
Alright, I think that's going to be it of what we can do here, I think. So I'm going to save real quickly because I know what I'm about to do. Come on. I always want to make certain that I've saved and all. Reason being is that we're about to do another trophy. If I am successful at it, that is, per se. Let's see. Actually, hang on a sec. I think I got one more thing I need to do. I think, anyway. Yeah, I think I gotta ask you guys.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Free experience, after all. Now then, let me look over something real quickly. While I'm here, let's see. character. Yeah, we haven't got any points available yet. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, so that is available right off the back. That surprises me, actually. But I definitely need to get that first thing. Especially if I want to heal. Because I don't think this water and bread is going to do much for me. Especially if I'm going to try to heal myself. I mean, it's barely lasting. Oh, wow, that's slow. I mean, I guess any generation is better than no generation, right? Or at least that's what I'm thinking out loud. There we go, that's better. Now then, we'll try saving this time. Okay. We're all set to leave now.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Wouldn't want to stay long anyway.
Maybe not. And maybe you'll just stay forever.
6 feet under.
Son of a ghost!
Alright, we got our first trophy, and we had our horse to help us. So that worked out nicely. Okay, so we really don't need that, so how do I put the... So, how do you put it away? Let's see. There we go. Okay, that's how we put it away. Up. Okay, seriously, that's actually kind of annoying. I don't need you to waste the torch. There we go. That's better. Okay. Now then. World map. We need to head over here, but there's also a merchant just outside.
My gran told me about the Smith boy.
But at least we got the Fist of the South, so that works.
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods.
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half-free.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Oh, what we got here? Temerian armor. Looks pretty good. And then, of course, we got horse leather. Definitely need to get that eventually, at some point in time. Torn out page. Griffin. Need to get the water, though. That's the most important part. Let's see. Do I have anything that I can sell, though? And how much is that one? 91. Eek. That wouldn't be enough to give me anything, sadly. I don't really have enough, and you don't have any food that I need. But that document is probably what I would need most. I'll come back later.
Take care.
For right now, I just need to go to the notice board, although I want to check this here.
Could ye deliver us from evil?
Looking for trouble. Goidemar, will you raise a glass with me?
It's Dervan now.
May the sun shine upon you.
D-E-R-V-A-N, not Goidemar.
What do you mean?
Here we go.
I know what they named you at your cutting. What kind of name is that anyway? Dervan.
Definitely want to harvest whatever items I can grab. May trade them in for stuff later and stuff. Oh, sorry. Alright then.
Damn deer, strip the bark off my trees again.
God's eye above, Emperor far away. That griffin's a real scourge.
There's something for a quince sign to be used.
It's raining, it's pouring, Emperor Mir's snoring.
The
He
plague!
felt his head when he went to bed and whacked himself good morning.
Alright. Alright. So we can go all the way here to continue our quest, or we can start doing some side quests. Which I'll probably do, really. Because I need to do that. So let's take a look here. Okay, so there's a Witcher contract. Collect them all. Complete your collection of Gwent cards. That's going to take a long while. Missing in action. So we'll do that.
What do you say? Who told you that?
Jetty.
Now listen carefully. You're never to sing again. Never. And you're not to play with Chetty no more.
But Jetty's my best mate.
He's a little fool who'll get us all killed. If I see you with him again, and you'll regret it.
We'll eat myrtle grass during the hungry gap. They've taken all our grain.
gonna hunt bears.
I think this is the person I need to talk to. Ooh.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Alright, so it didn't really give me a payment option, but... Fin du Ferrand.
Kings do the fighting, but peasants
So
do
let's
the
see, how far is that? Oh, all the way over there. Okay. Is fast travel available? Nope. So not quite ready for fast travel at the moment. That's okay. We can just get our horse back and we can just get over there.
Freak.
My gran told me about
Giddy up.
missing one day, so folk had a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. When he started twisting and squirming, so wham, bam, they knocked him off. Oh, so it won't decide. It was some drowning. Draw it or not.
So, real quickly, allow me to summarize how this playthrough is going to go down while we get there, per se. So, first and foremost, unless I have something that I like to talk about or something like that, I will be cutting the traveling part of these playthrough sections. Because, obviously, unless there's something that goes on, like some kind of event or something like that, there's really nothing else that needs to be pointed out, per se. But the main thing is just mostly going to be, like, playing through the game, exploring the area, doing side quests, you know, that sort of thing. And secondly, I'm doing my Let's Play of this game a little bit different than what I had been with most games. Like the Devil May Cry 3, for example, I would do, like, chapters and stuff. But in this game's case, I'm just gonna mostly do it based on like best way to explain it would be like a vlog series, you know what I mean? Like a daily vlog of me playing through The Witcher 3 and stuff. So at most I can play like an hour at a time. At most I can play like an hour at a time. And so during that hour, things may happen. Either I have to retry at something, or I can travel and everything like that. So there'll be some episodes in which where some episodes will be longer, some will be shorter. But I will try to fill in as much as I can within like 30 minutes or to an hour. But for the most part, yeah, anything that needs to be cut out, like going from place to place, that will be trimmed down. Or like, say, for example, retries and stuff. That way you're not bored, you get right into the meat of the entire playthrough and stuff, and I don't have to worry about trying to make entertainment during the times in which where I'm not able to. That sort of thing. After all, this is the Witcher experience. The point of the experience is to you know, kind of encourage players to be like, oh hey, despite how difficult Broken Bone or whatever the difficulty is actually a fun game. And also to look how pretty the game is, because I mean, it does look good. Don't get me wrong, it does look good. Anyway, continuing on the mission.
We'll look for Bastion later, once it's safe.
There's Dune.
Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastion's, but guess he's mine now. See, Bastion fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had word of him since. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn afeard he was. Bloody hell.
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. And corpsers, feeding. Someone told me they're afeard of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me, keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and I'll pay you well.
Fine, I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
I would have thought, but I want to find his body at least. So Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the Black Ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
Okay, so that one's not involving the main quest that I was in. Okay, hang on a sec. Let me read the quest here. Let's see. Twisted Firestarter. Use your oh, I should have used my Witcher sense. Okay, well, that's fine. There's also a question mark there, which means there's something down there. But we'll come back to it later. Right now, the main task at hand is just to make it to the hilltop. Try to at least get one quest in. Also get some items while we're at it too. Ooh. Gruesome. Ain't it? Ah, there you are.
You're here, good. Bastion... his body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastion quick.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hassan will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
Alright.
So many corpses. And the war's just started.
Loot the bodies while we can. Especially if they have food on them.
That him?
No. Doesn't look anything like him.
So that knocked out of the equation.
Come on, Hassan. Can you smell Bastion, boy? Still.
Oh, crap.
Stench.
Come on. Watch out for the flames. I'm not doing good with health. That dog just needs to buy enough time for me to not die. There. Whew.
Reckon this ain't a good time to chat. Let's do what we've come for and get out of here.
Agreed. Whew. Lord. Good dog. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. I was looting these bodies. Eek. You know, I'm finding a whole lot of frickin' axes. They'll definitely make for good coinage. That's for sure.
Where are you going? I want those ghouls to eat me alive. Stop running like a scalded cat. Help me.
That him?
No. Neighbour's son.
That's not good.
Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy?
Still nothing.
That him?
No. Neighbour's son.
Okay, so that knocked out. Bad, so...
Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion,
Did we see
boy?
this one? Nope. Wait, there's some more bodies here. Nope. Let's see. There might be that. What's that?
Reckon this ain't a good time to chat. Let's do what we've come for and get out of here.
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Oh, yeah. Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that.
Did we find him?
Found him! Hussar's caught his scent! Come on!
Okay, following the dog.
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastion! Is he... Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosinia found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. Blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rosinia. Alone he'll die. And he can't go back to his home. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blacken stays here.
Bastion only made it with the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Well, I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent... Fine, I'll take him in.
There you go.
Witcher. Your reward. And the gods protect you.
And may God protect both of you. And try not to kill each other, okay? Oh, 25. Dadgum, that's a good amount, actually, in all honesty. Like, seriously, starting out, that's a pretty good amount, I think. So, alright then. My hour is just about up, I'm afraid. So, what we'll do, and this is what we'll do, literally, start in the next episode, we will start back at, White Orchard, area. Which, I mean, yeah, we are in White Orchard, what am I talking about? But you get what I'm saying. Basically, we will get back to Wolfsong Bridge area, examine the dwarf's house and everything like that. And as soon as we explore that and everything like that, we will continue the quest and all that stuff. Plus, I have a lot of items to where I can sell finally and make some money for once. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next episode. This is BlackCross signing off. Catch you guys then.